Bonjour from the Dordogne. I'm speaking quietly because it's very early in the morning. We are just getting ready to head home after celebrating my wife's 50th birthday. It's been fantastic. Such a beautiful area. And it made me think about talking to you about celebrating success. I've written about it before, but I thought I'd talk about it today. Many of the teams and leaders we work with tell us that they could do a better job at celebrating success. And I don't mean going to the pub and the big parties, although they're nice too. I mean seeing people do something special and telling them. Seeing people that show up early, seeing people that are trying to embrace change and doing something they've never done before. Seeing people help others or put the company or team before their own agenda. Sounds like we could all do a better job. Some people don't celebrate success because they feel that people will slack after they've been told. In my experience, it's completely opposite. If you find me doing something good and tell me, I'll run 100 miles for you. You know, people need it at a human level. Many of us don't just come to work for the money, but we come to work to add value, make a difference. It makes us feel safer, it makes us feel more relevant and more motivated. So it actually helps drive, it creates a hormone. When someone tells you you're doing something good and they see you, it creates oxytocin, right? It's like when you hug someone or when you stroke a doggy, if you got one. And it feels good, just for that moment. And then it kind of feeds you, it drives away the stress, the cortisol that's created by the number and the boss and the customer. And then you want it again, right? You want that feeling again. So you go do that same behavior. The other reason that some leaders tell me they don't praise or they don't give that positive reinforcing feedback, that celebratory feedback, is that they feel like it's coming across fake or they come across inauthentic. And what I tell them is, don't. Be authentic, right? Be very specific about the thing it is that you've seen that person do, right? It needs to be timely and it needs to be clear and specific. Then the person really takes it on board, right? It doesn't feel fake. It doesn't feel inauthentic. And it makes them feel really good. You know, it's part of the job as a leader. I learned a lot from Tom Mendoza, the vice chairman of NetApp, and he does this every day. Sometimes up to 10 people a day he finds doing something good. He phones them up out of the blue and tells them, and they feel freaking amazing, and they tell everybody around them. I was working in Sweden with a bunch of SE managers, sales engineer managers, and one of them had taken a call from Tom Mendoza 10 years ago. Tom telling him something that he'd seen him do well, but the SE manager had missed the call and it had gone to voicemail. So this is 10 years hence. He still listens to it. When he's having a bad day and he's feeling down or depressed or worried, he picks up his phone and plays the recording from 10 years ago, and it still makes him feel good. It still motivates him. So as you go about your daily work, try and find people doing something good and tell them. Okay, and so on that note, I'd like to celebrate my beautiful wife and her 50th birthday, and I want to wish you best wishes as you go out there and find somebody doing something good. See you soon, Andy.